I'm Katie Allman reporting for Katie Chats at SMITHEE TV in downtown Toronto. Reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto with writer-director Reece Crothers and James Schedlich, the lead actor in his film Desperate Men. How did the two of you meet and start working together?
We grew up together, high school and upwards. So we've known each other for, I don't know, like 15, almost 20 years. Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind the making of the film?
Well, I had promised James when we were like 17 that I would make a movie with him as the star, and then I got busy, And
well, you had to learn. It was a learning and living life and preparing, right?
We were making movie videos like around 2000 back then, and the technology just wasn't really good enough. So when you'd blow up those videos onto a big screen, they looked really terrible, and film was just cost prohibitive. Like we just couldn't afford to make them our own way. And so then I went off and I went to the film center and studied screenwriting. And this last summer I worked with a couple of my friends, and about 3 of my friends made their first films on DSLR cameras. And so I sort of saw how possible it was to make a really small film, and the technology was at a point that we felt like we wanted to give it a shot now, our own way.
And you made this promise to James 13 years ago. Did James continuously remind you through the years, or is it just something that you constantly had in the back of your mind?
Well, we made efforts occasionally and tried to do things, but like you said, the technology wasn't there, so I knew it was coming. I was just biding my time, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And James, tell me a little bit about your character and your acting process.
Well, the character, his name is Jimmy. He's just like a small town guy. Maybe he used to be mixed up in some trouble before, but he's gone straight. Now his friends come out from prison, so he's got to kind of look after him. And through that process, he maybe gets dragged back down a bit. So he's trying to figure out how to balance the two, and things go wrong. As far as process, it's him really. Like he'll say, "This is what I'm looking for," and then I'll try to do it, and then we'll do it again, and then we'll do it again, and then hopefully I get it, But luckily the character's pretty still, so there's not a lot to. I don't have a lot of room. It's basically like all in the eyes, kind of.
Yeah. I've been watching Humphrey Bogart movies.
Yeah.
To learn how to be cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And you decided to shoot the film primarily in black and white. Why did you make that decision?
Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, I love black and white movies, and all my favorite movies are black and white. And the kind of story that we were telling is more like a old 40s sort of story, like a film noir. And then also because we're not as young as we used to be, and black and white's
very forgiving.
Yeah. So it was a budget thing too, because we knew we couldn't afford like someone to come in and color match everything, and if we shot it in black and white, we just really had to worry about tones instead of colors.
But it's working.
Yeah, and it feels more like a serious crime movie if it's in black and white, I think.
And I just saw a clip of it and was very scared. Tell me what the secret is to creating suspenseful moments within a crime drama film like this one.
Well, I don't know. We're still figuring that out, but the main thing is, to get out of the shot right before people know they want to get out of it, and to find, and then juxtaposing the images. So when we were doing the shootout scene, one thing we knew is that we didn't want it to actually be, we didn't want people to see the violence. So, but we knew that the story is violent. So we thought that if we were to cut around the actual moments of violence, so it was more about the anticipation and the consequence. And so that way, it's more. We thought just more suspenseful. So to get to a moment when the violence is inevitable, and then cut away from it, and let people's imaginations fill in the blank.
Where were your primary shooting locations?
Aurora. That's where we're staying at the moment. We went to his cottage near Omimi, Newmarket on Main Street. Cool. Yeah, all small town.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's cool. And where can we find out more information on the film and follow its progress?
We'll have a website up soon. Right now, we've just been posting things to Facebook and, putting stills up every time we kind of shoot. And the way we've been making it is that we go and we shoot a sequence, and then we sort of rewrite the script and edit the sequence and then shoot the other one. So we've been shooting it slowly over the course of the whole summer, and hopefully wrap in September and then have something ready by October, November.
And are you guys on Twitter as well?
I am not. I do not. I wouldn't know how to work it.
Facebook?
Yes. Yes.
I'm on Twitter, but I don't tweet. I don't know. I haven't gotten used to it yet.
So is there like a Facebook page for the film itself, or more?
There will be, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and best of luck with the project.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm Katie Allman reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.